Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let's get started. So for my first DIY, I am going to take two Dollar Tree mini Christmas trees, but one's going to be green and the other one's going to be white. I am going to start separating all the bristles and bunching them up kind of like in a row. And I'm going to flatten out each tree, and I'll do that for both of them. Once I have them flat, I am going to place one on top of the other, keeping the green one on the top because I want that to be the primary color. I'm then going to take some wire, this is from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to tie it just in several areas just to make sure that both trees are very secure together. Once I had them secure, now I'm just going to kind of intertwine the bristles. So I want to just kind of twist and kind of intertwine each section of bristles and branches so that you can see some green and some white. I do that all the way from the top to the bottom. Once I have that done, then I am going to start pulling them towards the front and towards the bottom. I want to create kind of like a swag, a teardrop swag, I'm going to call it. So that way you see how it starts to taking shape like a little swag coming down. And you see all the bristles are all intertwined together. You see some green and some white. That's exactly what I wanted to look for. Now I'm going to take some Dollar Tree nautical rope and I'm going to wrap it around the base, around the stem. That way you don't see the wire of each tree. I am now going to take this ornament from the Dollar General, and it is a cute little milk jug. It's so cute, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is very farmhouse, so I bought several of them. This is the first time I use it. I'm really excited, and it turned out so cute. I'm going to remove the little hanging twine, and then I'm going to kind of separate a little bit the decorations on top, the greenery, re-glue the little berries because I really like the way they look. And I'm just going to hot glue it to the top of the swag right underneath the base, so right underneath the rope. And then once I have that done, I am going to make a new bow for the little milk jug because the one it came with, it was a little bit kind of crazy looking. So I removed it, but I'm going to give it a new bow. I decided to add some of these frosted berries from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to cut 3 little branches off of it, or actually, yeah, 3. And I'm just going to hot glue it just in separate areas, different areas. That way it just adds a touch of Christmassy red berries to it. And that's it for this one, guys. How different is this? I just love the way the white and the green branches look together, and it's just a cute little thing to add even to a door as a wreath, on a front door or just anywhere in the home where you just need a little something that is Christmassy. I love, love, love it. Guys, I want to invite you to come out and check out my new channel, Beauty on Purpose at Home. I do many thrift with me, shop with me, and I also been doing decorate with me. So if you want to see how I use my decor and how I decorate for Christmas this year, check out the link down in the description box. I'd love to connect with you there as well. All right, guys, so for my next DIY, I'm going to take more of that Dollar Tree nautical rope, and I am going to cut, I would say it's about 2 feet long or so. I really didn't measure because I was just kind of eyeing it out. I'm going to loop it, and then I'm going to tie it with some jute twine. And then I'm just going to add some greenery. What I am creating here is a door hanger, but it can also be used again to hang anywhere where you need some Christmas decor, simple. This is going to be very farmhouse as well. I'm going to start adding random greenery so that first spruce greenery there is just basically leftover from another pick from the Dollar Tree. These lamps here are leftover from several DIYs that I did a couple of videos ago. I'm going to take more of these like little Dollar Tree garland ties, cut them in half and add. I just want to keep adding until I see something that I like, and then I'm going to tie them together. I decided that I wanted to add a little bit more fullness to it, so I'm going to take another one of this Dollar Tree picks, and I'm just going to start tearing it all apart just so that I have longer little pieces and just different textures. So I'm going to take this one, I'm going to hot glue it right in the center on the bottom of it, and then I'm going to take this other one and again just kind of add it somewhere in there so that way it just adds more texture and more fullness. I decided to add more of those frosted berries to it. Again, just adding some here and there to add color and more of a Christmassy look. I'm going to take some of this burlap ribbon from burlapfabric.com. Guys, I'm going to have their link in the description box. If you're looking for good quality, phenomenal choices, burlap, everything, ribbon, fabric, they have it. Guys, they sent me a humongous roll of this burlap ribbon, and it is just beautiful. So check out their website. All right, so I made a simple bow using the burlap ribbon, added to the top base of the swag or the little door hanger, and then I'm going to just hot glue a little bell from the Dollar General. Again, it's just going to add a little bit more of a Christmassy touch, as well as adding the bell portion for the door hanger. And look how stinking cute this looks. Oh my gosh, I love it. If you have an Instagram account, I would love to connect with you there as well. I share different things throughout the day, behind the scenes, little clips of videos. Check it out. It's in the description box as well. All right, guys. So for my next DIY, I'm going to take this Dollar Tree wire wreath form, and I am going to wrap it around using that same burlap ribbon. Here's that roll. Isn't it massive? Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, so I'm just going to speed it up here because there's nothing fancy to see here. I'm basically just wrapping it up. I am overlapping it because I don't want to see wire. So if you're going to recreate something like this and you have burlap ribbon kind of like see-through like this one, just make sure you overlap it so that you don't see the wire. And then I'm just going to secure it with hot glue. Burlapfabric.com sent me this ribbon. It's a striped red, kind of like burlap ribbon, guys, and it is so beautiful. I can't even describe how beautiful and how easy this ribbon is to work with. I'm going to take this and I'm just going to start scrunching every about 8 to 9 inches, and I'm going to tie it using just leftover little ties from the burlap ribbon there. And I'm not going to hot glue just yet. I'm just going to kind of just bunch up, tie, and then I'm going to hot glue.
We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times.
Once I had the ribbon attached, I am now going to take this greenery. This is more of a summery greenery, but I'm going to just make it very Christmassy here in a minute. I had a leftover from my summer decor and DIYs, and I just thought I'm just going to use it because I want this wreath to have a very fresh, Christmassy kind of feel to it. So I'm going to hot glue a couple branches there, one facing up, one facing down, and then I'm going to take this Dollar General farmhouse, or I think it's like a barn, little ornament. So cute. I used 2 of them in this video, so you're going to see it again. And I'm going to hot glue it to the center. Now I'm going to take these little pine evergreen branches that I got on Amazon. Guys, if you have not visited my Amazon store, it is linked down below. I do have my favorite supplies for Christmas as well as in general that I get from Amazon. Very inexpensive, so if you want to check it out, my Amazon store link is in the description box. So I'm just going to hot glue several of these evergreen picks just to give it more of a Christmassy feel as well as fullness.
And the sunset, it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do.
And then once again, to tie everything together, I'm going to use some of those frosted berries from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to do the same thing. Hot glue them where I see that it's going to look nice and pretty.
We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling.
I decided that it needed a little bit more greenery, so I'm going to take more of that greenery from the beginning, and I'm going to just hot glue it to the bottom portion, so underneath the barn, just to add, again, just more fullness and give it that fresh, I don't know, I love how the way it's just looking. I don't know what the word is to describe it, but it just looks fresh and just very Christmassy. To finish it off, I am going to take 3 of the bells and hot glue them in the little area where the ribbon is bunched up. And that'll be it, guys. And I think this is my favorite. So different. And I just love the way it just looks so light and Christmassy. I just love the way it turned out. Tell me what you think. Let me know in the description box which one is your favorite.
I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song.
Guys, I also want to remind you that I do have a blog. It's at DIYbeautyonpurpose.com. I share monthly decor tips, my favorite items, favorite tips, just check it out. I'd love to connect with you there as well. Alright guys, so for this next DIY, I am going to take some foam board from the Dollar Tree and I am going to mark or draw lines here. I want two 12 by 6, that's right, rectangles, because I am going to make some Christmas tags.
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend.
Once I had them cut, I am not going to give them the angled cut. So I'm going to use the cutting board from Artisa. And I'm just going to measure and cut as I go. Again, these are going to be tags, so they have to be angled. And you can do whatever angle you want. There's no right or wrong. You can do whatever you want when you're making your own DIYs.
Stay with you. Let me give you a Christmas moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day with you.
I am now going to take this very wide burlap ribbon from the Dollar General. I have two tones. I have the red and I have a like a brownish tone. And I'm going to use the red one on one of them and then the brownish tone on the other one. I am going to just basically surface or hot glue it to the surface of each tag. That way I have that burlap farmhouse style look that I'm looking for.
So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I'm making plans of what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you. 'Cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. Let's take a walk and we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place we can stay. Maybe kiss a bit and dream away. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas moment we'll fill with love and joy. Love and so beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. With you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you.
Now I'm going to take this smaller burlap ribbon from the Dollar General and I'm going to hot glue it to the left side of the brown tag. That way it just adds a little something something because it was looking a little bare there for me for a minute. And now I'm going to take another one of those barn ornaments and I am going to hot glue it to the center but more towards the bottom of the tag. For the red one, I'm going to take more of that striped ribbon and I'm going to hot glue it horizontally on the bottom of the red tag. I am now going to hot glue both tags together because I want them to kind of stick together so that when they are hung, they stay in the shape and the angle that I want them to. And then once they were hot glued, I decided to add some greenery to the red tag. I'm going to add it on the bottom left corner. These are just leftover from different DIYs, different picks. I'm just grabbing what I have on hand and I'm going to hot glue it and add more of those berries that I've been adding on my other DIYs so that everything ties together nicely. And to finish things off, I'm just going to add some more nautical rope to the back and I'm going to hot glue it in place. That way I can hang it from the wall. I actually think that it is a close tie between this one and the wreath. But if I had to choose, I think it would be the wreath for me. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. Guys, this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it inspires you to create some Christmas DIY decor. And if you're visiting for the first time, thank you for visiting. I hope you hit that subscribe button and consider subscribing and joining our YouTube family. And if you are returning, as always, thank you so much for coming back and watching. And I'm going to have a playlist here with all kinds of Christmas decor DIYs. So check it out if you want to watch more. Have a blessed day and Merry Christmas, guys. Bye.